In a world where empathy and understanding are increasingly vital, your emotional intelligence can make all the difference in your professional life. Whether you're leading a team or striving for personal growth, emotional intelligence can be your secret weapon for success. Let's explore how this invaluable skill can not only enhance your career, but also your overall well-being. People dealing with constant stress, like those living through the pandemic, can sometimes experience compassion fatigue. They get tired and burn out, which can make them less considerate of others. While many may think empathy is just a soft skill, true leaders understand its importance. Empathy means understanding and seeing the world from another person's perspective. Without it, teams can fall apart, leaders lose respect, and individuals go unnoticed, with their potential untapped. Here's how to better understand and use empathy and emotional intelligence when your organization needs it the most. Empathy is the opposite of ego. Ego is when you're all about yourself, your goals, and your ambitions, thinking you're better and more important than others. Empathy, on the other hand, is all about understanding what others are going through. It's about focusing on their challenges and feelings, not just your own. Imagine you have a coworker who is struggling with a heavy workload. Ego-driven behavior might involve thinking, "I have my own task to worry about. I can't help them. They need to figure it out themselves." This is all about you and your priorities. Empathy, on the other hand, means understanding their situation. It is about considering their feelings and challenges, which can make you a better colleague and leader. Empathy is about understanding someone else's feelings, not just feeling sorry for them. Sympathy is when you feel sorry for someone, but it doesn't always lead to the right actions. For instance, a sympathetic manager might make excuses for an underperforming employee out of pity, when what's really needed is a different approach. Empathy means you understand how someone feels, and emotional intelligence helps you manage your own emotions while doing so. Leaders help others take action, but they don't ignore those feelings. It's about understanding others, stepping outside your own needs and ego, and recognizing the potential in your team. Let's say you have a friend who's going through a tough time. They lost their job and are feeling really down. You can sympathize by saying, "I feel sorry for you. That's so tough." It's a nice thing to say, but it doesn't really help your friend find a new job. Now, if you empathize, you'd say something like, "I understand how hard this must be for you. Is there anything I can do to support you in your job search?" That's more than just feeling sorry. It's offering real help and understanding. In this way, empathy leads to actions that can make a real difference, whether for your friend or in a work setting. It's about understanding others and helping them move forward, even when things are tough. Empathy is like feeling with someone. To do this, you need emotional intelligence. It helps you balance what others are going through with what needs to happen next. Cognitive compassion is just another way to talk about emotional intelligence. It's about sensing how someone feels without letting it affect your own feelings. Being aware of emotions and expressing your own in a calm and appropriate way is very important for being a successful leader. Imagine you're a manager, and one of your team members is going through a tough time at work. They've made a significant mistake on a crucial project and are feeling really down about it. As a leader, you need to show empathy, which means understanding their feelings. To do this, you use your emotional intelligence. You recognize that your team member is upset, but you don't let their emotions affect your own. Instead, you have a calm conversation with them, acknowledging their feelings and reassuring them that everyone makes mistakes. This kind of understanding and composed response is a prime example of cognitive compassion. Being able to understand how others feel is crucial for leaders, especially now when emotional intelligence and empathy are so important. People want leaders who can genuinely say, "I see you and really mean it," or even more importantly, "I feel you." Because if you don't know where your team is right now, how can you guide them to where they need to be? Every journey starts from where we are at this moment. We make plans and strategies, but people can only move forward from where they are right now. Recognizing where people are is vital for your influence and your career. In these challenging times, this understanding could be the smartest thing you can discover for your career. Imagine you're the captain of a ship, and your crew is sailing through a fierce storm. They're scared and unsure of what to do. As their leader, it's vital that you can truly say, "I see your fear, and I feel it too." This empathetic connection reassures your crew that you understand their emotions. Only then can you guide them through the storm to safer waters. It's like knowing your team's exact location on the rough sea. It's the starting point for your journey. You've planned and charted a course, but the crew can only move from where they are now. Recognizing their fears and concerns is essential for your influence as a captain and the success of your voyage, especially in challenging times like a storm at sea. Empathy and understanding both lead to helping others. Whether you have a leadership title or not, it's about serving others. How can you help if you don't know how the people around you feel? If their emotions seem mysterious, think of a fancy restaurant server who, at the start, asks if anyone has food allergies before talking about the specials. One customer with a nut allergy pays attention and orders the halibut. It turns out the halibut has almonds, which are nuts. The server kindly interrupts and says, "I must let you know that the halibut has almonds." The customer appreciates it because it's not rude, it's excellent service. The server isn't upset about the nut allergy. They respond in the best way possible. Similarly, a good leader looks out for ways to help and guide, not just feeling sorry for themselves. They use empathy and emotional intelligence to assist people in discovering their potential. By recognizing the emotions of those around you and guiding them with empathy and intelligence, you can truly help others thrive. So, as you move forward, remember that success is not solely about personal achievement, but also about lifting others up. Make a conscious effort to understand the emotional landscape of your workplace and team, and you'll find yourself on the path to a more rewarding and fulfilling career. If you found this video insightful and want to see more, check out some of our previous videos and hit the subscribe button to stay connected.